Oh, here we are live. So the sculpture is still drying. I'm gonna hit it with one last 10 minutes of hair dryer and get to work on it. Y'all can watch it spin for a little while. I'll be right back.
Hey, hey, what's up? It's Ian Glass. I'm a Native American from Mobile, Alabama, born and raised. I've lived some other places. I've seen a lot of crazy people, but I'm one of the craziest. MOG. Live. Yeah, I was saying hello to everybody. I'm a Native American from Mobile, Alabama. I'm an artist my whole life.
It's good after 10 minutes.
I'm learning ceramics and sculpture with glue.
Um, I especially wanted to heat it up for this area right here, which is where I got the level of my dryer, so that it can handle more weight without collapsing on that lip, on that precipice there.
Okay.
But yeah, I dried
Because
it
it's
out.
got like a dome on the top.
See, because like when I go out here, it's going to put a lot of pressure. When I go outwards, as I build outwards, it's going to have a lot of pressure on this joint right here. This joint right here is a critical point where it could break in half. Right, so I got to make sure it's dried properly before I do
Before
any
you
more
move on.
construction.
Yeah, before you move on.
It's about moisture control for this.
Yeah. And that's why he said for me not to use too much moisture because
Right.
it can mess up the
It'll be
foundation,
soggy.
the structure.
It'll be soggy.
Yeah, the
So,
structure.
like like you say, you want to. We're gonna build 12 inches in this session today on your piece.
Yeah, I want to be.
You don't want it to be 12 inches with soggy clay.
Because it won't support some.
Right.
Like this is too big.
No, listen, those pieces you're using, look, you're using too big a piece of clay at a time. Yeah. Look, no, let me show you. Let me show you how much. Let me show you how much. Let me show you how much, Ian. Show me. Give me a piece of clay. I know you say it works, but you do a more detailed structure if you use pieces this size for the whole structure. Because if you use smaller pieces, if you use smaller pieces, you can make. If you use smaller pieces, you can make more detail. Well, that's. Well, I'm telling you now so that you know. Don't use big pieces, even if they work. It's
But
not
I'm
you're.
making the biggest
You're
part.
not. You're not in a hurry. You're not in a hurry. Okay, just relax.
Be good.
And you're doing great. You're doing great. But just don't use big pieces. It's just learning as you go. I tell you something. You
So
should.
when should I start connecting? Like
What
how
is,
far up do I need to get before I start?
that's all your decision as you. That's all your decision as you go.
I think this one should start moving up already.
That's all. I mean, the more you undulate them, the more interesting it's going to have appeal. Unless you have a special design of straight up and down that you want to
I
show.
think I want this one to move this way. And I want it to like truly right here and these other two pieces. And I want this to move up this way. Once I get higher up. I want these pieces to move this way. And
Okay. I'm going to be using the rest of this clay on these ground, probably this half of it. Bag over.
that's what I was having to do. That's what I was having. I was having trouble with this a minute ago, and I was trying to make it do what I'm trying to do right now. I understood it better when it got bigger. when it got bigger, now it's starting to form better now. And I can get everything right before it dries a little bit. But I do like sculpting the side of it while I do it. And then I add those little pieces along on the top. I like it to look real symmetrical on the bottom. When it gets larger, like I'm not, I'm gonna make it more organic. But right now, I'm just trying to get the foundation. That's looking much better. I'm happy now with it. I just made some good progress. I'm understanding it. This one's getting too close. I don't want them to be too close together like that. I want them to be separate into the this one needs to go to the left. See, that's why I cut that, because this needs to go to the right. This one needs to go to the right to conjoin in the middle, in the perfect middle. Yes, right here. It's almost touched. There, now they're still not touching, but they're so close. This one needs to
Get down off of there, Scarlett. You're not eating cat food. Get down. Get down off of there, Scarlett. You can't have the cat food. No, no. Get down.
There's the sandworms. Looks like a sandworm from Dune. Dune?
Yep.
It looks like a sandworm.
Read the book and watched the movie.
Yeah, me too. I've seen two different. I've seen all the new Dune movies too. They made two new Dune movies made by one of my favorite directors. He's got a weird name. It's hard to pronounce. Denis Villeneuve. Denis Villeneuve. Something like that. He made the new Dune movies, and the first Dune movie was made by David Lynch. The 1980s Dune movie was made by David Lynch. Rest in peace. And he was my favorite movie director of all time. David Lynch is my favorite movie director. I think Fire Walk with Me is my favorite movie I've ever seen. And it was basically Twin Peaks, but it was a movie. It wasn't a series Twin Peaks. It was a movie that he made after he made the series of Twin Peaks. And it's his best movie, and his second best movie is Lost Highway. And that's about a schizophrenic saxophone player that murders his wife, everybody she's ever. That's what it's about. He just happened to people. I know people that and my father's best friend is one of my best friends in high school. I don't know what that.
Oh, yeah.
This is real too.
Let's not get into deep subjects.
I'm not. I'm doing some. I'm working on this art piece right now. Why do you think I quit talking about it?
Yeah.
I didn't want to talk about it. came into my mind. This one is, or these are like the inside of the worms, the human worms. These are the inside of the little worms inside the ground. That have, what is it? The shit they have inside of them that they all, it's a drug that all people take that they hide. What is that called?
The spice.
The spice. It's inside the worm. And they get the drug from the worm. The spice. I think they were talking about hashish. When it was originally written, they were talking about hashish.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's not get into talking about that.
I was thinking about from the book, dude.
I don't know. So I don't get that shit.
What the spice mean? What is it represented in the novel?
The spice was used to travel the galaxy, and it was a spice that would transform. It made these mutated creatures, and I don't know if they were humans originally, but it made these mutants that would travel. They used to travel the galaxy. That's how they did interstellar travel.
And guess who made the original illustrations for Dune?
So like there's only one planet that had this spice that they could travel the galaxy.
Telling you about Mobius the other day. He's like an illustrator from the late 60s and 70s. Like he basically, if it wasn't for Mobius, there would be no anime. He's the reason anime exists.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he made all the illustrations for the book Dune when it first came out. And they were going to make a movie with Jodorowsky, which is in Mark.
They got
Marcus
keep
was the first Dune that was called Jodorowsky.
This needs to go this way.
They never made the movie, but Mobius made all of the shit for the movie. They spent like something like $100 million and never made the movie because the budget went out. And they spent all the money on the artistic production before they even shot any footage. Yeah, it's called Jodorowsky's Dune. There's a documentary about it. Jodorowsky's Dune. Never happened. And then David Lynch got the job, and everybody said that's his worst movie, which I agree. His movie Dune is the worst movie David Lynch ever made. Other than that, I mean, he did some short films that were horrible. He also did some short films that are badass, like Alphabet. If you watch Alphabet, you'll probably have a psycho. It's basically what inspired Japanese horror. David Lynch inspired Japanese horror. And shit, where the people were jumping through the screens and shit.
Yeah.
That's what he was doing in the early 70s before anybody knew how to do that shit. He made it up. He was doing stop motion shit with like little kids and shit with white faces and backgrounds with alphabets all over them and inside of a studio right next to the college that he was studying at for art. He was going to be a painter. He went to school to be a painter. And then he became the movie director. He said the movies are like painting, just many paintings together, and that's a movie. He started out doing stop motion with like he would make a bunch of different drawings and paintings and would link them all together and they do all this great stuff. And I like that a lot. Jan Sedinsky, stop motion claymation. Have you seen like old school 70s claymation? Okay. They're doing like this kind of clay. And they're making all these weird shit like humans and it's doing it. And it makes these little people be talking in a cafe and like the faces go in and out and paintings on top of it. John Vinsky. He's a I think he's Austrian, but he's one of the most famous claymation guys that ever existed. Claymation, and he inspired everybody. And then you have the guys that are like the Quay brothers. You know the Quay brothers.
Mm-mm.
You never heard of the Quay brothers?
Nope.
Stop motion. All right, you know the shit that's on the tour video.
Never seen it. Well, yeah.
You never seen Sober?
Yeah,
by
I think
Tool?
I've seen
You know,
it.
with all the little weird little characters that are dancing and shit,
Yeah, I've seen
swinging
that.
out. All right, that's the kind of shit. It's basically stop motion photography, and they'll use objects and make like
This
visual,
needs to come this way.
emotional art.
This needs to come this way.
Mine doesn't have to be that big, does it? Does it have to be that big, or can I make it like smaller than that? I want to make it about a little bit smaller than yours.
All right, do whatever you want.
I did start really big at the bottom. You're doing more like right there. Should I do this? Yeah, I should do something like this. That's what I need to do. Okay, now I see what to do.
You see the top.
Make sure this is good.
It needs to be dried before I go any further. Again.
I think I'm almost done.
Because a lot of these come out, and this outward section will collapse. This outward section here will collapse if I build too much on top of it. So I need to harden this to go hopefully up to about I guess inches, 5 or 6 more inches. Let me see how tall this is. All right, about 26 inches. So I need a room for a bowl. So do 8 more inches. 8 more inches.
Can you see how big this one is? Can you see how big this one is?
Inches, 8 inches. No, you're at 6 inches.
I want to take a break from right now.
No,
I did.
that needs to dry.
I'm saying it's not enough to support. I understand that it needs to. And I am going to put a little bit of moisture on the side. I can feel it's like it needs to set. That's the reason. Like I would like go ahead and do it, but it needs to set so it gets a little bit more.
Well, sure. This thing's already probably 40 pounds. I'd say it's 40 pounds now. Looks like it'll be about 60 pounds. About 20 pounds to go. This 60-pound sculpture.
That shit looks badass, bro.
Like it?
I really like it. Like, I'm really thinking Dune right now. I'm thinking Dune right now.
Landscape-ish, kind of.
No, it's like organic, no, it's like things that come in nature. Like, it's very organic and natural. Like, it came out of the fucking mountain range or some shit. It looks like mountains. Like, it's in some kind of cave and mountains and animals going through it and shit. Like fucking bears are hibernating in this shit.
Okay.
Yeah, like caverns up inside of a mountain. That's what it's making me think of. Like the fucking worms, like the worms
Perfect.
in Dune. That shit looks badass. When he does the glaze on this, when he does the glaze on this and the shit he's talking about doing with it, and he's gonna put like on the top of it bowls with lids on top of these three columns. When you put the bowls with lids on top of this and do the glaze, it's gonna look bad. It's almost done when it comes to construction.
I've got 8 more inches to go on those 3 sections there.
See what you're doing at the top, where the top's gonna curve in this way, even more of the way right there. So it's gonna curve in that way. I see the way it's going to the right a little bit before you put the bowls on it. It's gonna go like this, right? This way with the bowls on that.
Well, no,
To
they're,
support the weight.
they're going to, according to how they are oriented with the pieces now, that's the directions I'm going to go.
Yeah, like
They're coming out this way, and they're going away from here, and they're going away from here. So they're coming up, they're going to go this way. They're going to be up here, the bowls. They're going to be up there. I got to balance the bowl. I got to keep it balanced. So I'm trying to keep it balanced. This part needs to dry especially well. A joint section. They're all really joint sections. All right, on drying. Really needs to do that for about 20 minutes. So about 10:55. It's 10:38 right now. About 10:55. 17 minutes. Let's say. Let that dry out. Let that dry for overnight. Stop for the day. We use a lot of water.
I just gotta get it. It's gonna be that way before it sets. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm gonna dry this for. I'm gonna finish this all the way to the bowls tonight. The only thing that's not gonna be done tonight is the bowls. Uh,
It's gonna be something that they might join at the top and do some kind of weird shit, but they're not gonna that's calling it. It might be the whole thing might be a foot. The whole thing might be a foot. But I'm not going as big as you. I've never been on that big as you. I'm not that good. So I gotta just, I'm gonna do what I'm doing. And I just wanna make the colors really cool when it's set. And I'm thinking about, what if I got some bamboo and clay? It's a little shaft and put the bamboo coming out of the top of it. And then put some fucking, and then I could laminate some fucking, like that branch, that little flower. I could put bamboo and
Brought it out pretty well. Now I just need to let it kind of equalize. We'll be back on video in a minute.
I'm seeing bamboo coming in here. And this goes in the very middle. I want to put bamboo pieces cut up and going like this one. I can get my saw and put bamboo pieces going and joining at the top like a pyramid. And this can be at the very top of it. Secured by metal. That's what I'm saying right now. And then this is gonna be like blue and yellow. These are gonna be blue and yellow. And then I'm gonna paint that on the top. It's gonna be orange, like a red light orange on that flower. And that flower's already preserved by nature. And I can even lamp and then I can put fucking what do you call it? That lacquer shit, that shellac shit on top of it. It might not work, but I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. The crown, I like the crown. That crown right there, I want to make that crown white
That's it for this stream. It's going to dry for many hours.
with red on the bottom. I want that crown white with the red on the